Hello people, I hope you're all well. Yeah, here we are. Tonight I'm going to be stealth camping in a place that I really shouldn't be. So we're going that way, and we'll be going under the motorway bridge that some of you might remember from way back when. So I'll speak to you soon. So we're coming up to the motorway bridge. Or is that a train bridge? See, train tracks there, but motorway above us. These are new. Very nice. Look at that. It's pristine. Apart from my wheezing and breathing, the summer songbird in their choruses. Exquisite. Not quite summer yet, but it does feel like a summer's day. So much beauty. I could spend all evening. But the way things are, most of it will end up on the cutting room floor. It's getting edited out. If videos are too long, people just don't watch them. But look, listen. Right, how much we go? Somebody's been testing their survival skills. I like to see. The only problem with this is they've used everything natural, which is great. But if you see here, that's just being held on by a piece of bark, slender. I wouldn't set foot in there. Because if that came down, and look at that piece, if you were in there and that decided to go, it could be sayonara. Good night, everyone. I'm just coming up to the camping area now. Tonight's camping spot. As you can see by the path, it's quite popular. This is why I wanted to get here late, and yet I've still seen dog walkers. Oh my god. Louts everywhere. Well, I'm going to take a sit down and have a few minutes. I'll speak to you soon. I've got food to make. I've got some new cook kit to show you. I want to do a little experiment. I've got one of those emergency necklaces that is a flint and a steel. So I want to see if that works in practical use. It sparks. I've got sparks off it, so I'll find some birch bark and I'll see what we do. So that's the plan. Experiment, cook with new cook set, and hopefully it'll be dark by then and we can set up. So I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so this will be educational and experimental. We're going to use the birch bark way of starting fire. So for those of you who don't know how to do that, you'll be learning how to do that. And for those of you who already know how to do that, you'll be seeing my experiment with my it's called an emergency necklace. It has a steel, and this piece here is, for want of a better word, a ferro rod. So, can we get a flame going using the emergency necklace? Okay, so I have a knife, and I don't know if you can see, let's see if we can, no, but on this birch bark there is dust and debris and all sorts of what would have been dead mould and things like that. That's what I need. I'm going to collect that. I have a sharp knife. That's not going to be much help there, so what I'm going to do is scrape, 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 and you might see I'm getting dust and debris together. I actually wish I brought my real ferro rod, just so we could have got a fire going with that. Okay, if I was using my normal ferro rod, that bit of dust and whatnot there would be enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for it. Well, and the emergency light necklace give me enough spark. I promise you I have had sparks off it before. Let's go through this side. Give me a moment here. Okay. Definitely got a spark with the back of the knife. Whoa. Well, as you can see, we do get a spark. It's terribly difficult to get the spark to be where you want it to be. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I think, yeah, maybe not with the piece of steel that they gave me on the necklace. But yeah, you could definitely get a fire going. So as I said earlier, I have some new cook kit, and this is it. Now, it's nothing sort of groundbreaking or whatever, but you may have seen these before. It's a collapsible pot. As I said, nothing groundbreaking. You can probably pick a good one up for 20 odd quid. But this one comes with a collapsible bowl, and a collapsible cup. Look at that. Now, these alone can be up to 16. I think they go from I've seen them from about 12 quid to £16. The bowls are about £8. The pot, 20 odd pound. I got the whole thing for £22. So tonight I'm going to make a curry. Yeah, we've made curries before, but it's more like a Balti. Everything is going in the pot. Plenty of gravy or sauce or masala, whatever you want to call it, and I'm hoping it tastes good. So tonight we're using a remote stove just for more stability, because we're going to be using a larger pot. Here's our rice going on. And turn it down a bit. No, other way. And we have some boiling hot water. Well, it's 8:15. There's still loads of people about. Teenagers, because they can smell weed. God, I hope they'll go soon. I've been asked loads of questions already, but just said I'm filming newts in the pond. It's worked. Okay, as you can see, the rice is done. So I'm going to transport the rice into that bowl, hoping it all fits. Might have to eat some, but hey. And then we'll get down to putting the curry in here. So So, I'm going to veg. And the veg consists of onion, carrot, cabbage, peas, all prepared earlier by my own fair little hand. Our seasoning. Mucus. Phlegm in a container. Don't worry, it's just garlic paste. Stock cube. Well, well, it's been a while. The food's cooked. Here it is. Balti. That pot done its job. Everything's worked perfectly so far. After I've eaten, we'll make a hot chocolate. But I'm thinking I should consider getting the shelter up. It's really getting quite dark now. And if I don't get the shelter up, I should at least get my head torch out, because when I turn the camera off, it's bloody dark. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll get the food time to cool down a bit, because I just tasted a bit and it was hotter than the sun and took some skin off my tongue. I shan't be making any crude jokes this evening. But on a different note, somebody just walked past a couple of minutes ago. Still, it's nearly 9 o'clock at night. But because it's so dark now, I'm hoping that was the last. And then I'll all be heading for the exits. You'll be needing a head torch soon. Well, you'll probably need a head torch now, but if they're locals, they'll know their way around. So, I'll speak to you soon. What are you doing? So, a couple of minutes ago, half a dozen-ish ski masked youths on those electric motorbikes went past. They stopped, asked me what I was doing, asked me what kit I was using and what phone I had. Very sketchy indeed. So I'm not going to stay here. Trouble is, I've still got a huge pot of food. I'm not throwing it. If any of them little so-and-sos want a war, I'll take some of them down with me. I don't care. But is it worth it? I can just move to another part of the woods where I can go home. I'm not that far from home. I can still hear them. I think they're coming back. I'll speak to you soon. Wow, Jesus. I've come quite a distance away. Hopefully they don't see this light. How stupid did I feel walking through the woods in complete darkness, carrying a pot of Balti. Packed everything up. I'm going to try and camp around here. It's right by the path. I'm going to get caught though. I'm not bothered. If they do come up this way, I heard the little so-and-sos phoning each other. Yeah, he's still there. So I packed away in darkness. Hopefully I didn't leave anything behind. I was just getting ready to set up as well when I found a good spot. I found 2 big sticks. No, we can't dwell on that. I've still got my food. It's a good job I didn't bring no beers tonight. If I'd have brought beers, I'd have still been there swinging, throwing hands and sending people to hospital and going to hospital or the prison cell myself. Again, let's not dwell on it. A lot of mozzies here. I'm trying to be quiet as well. Because those bikes, you can't hear them. Not until they're too close and you can hear a little whirring sound. If they turn the lights off, they can creep right up to you. But I'm a good distance away from them. But they're sneaky little bikers. Yeah, like I said, I heard them on the phone. Discussing me. I think they were trying to encircle me. But where I was at the meeting of 3 paths anyway. Where I am now, there's just one path going that way. I'm going to try and eat some of my dinner. Because if I have to move again, then I want to be able to just put that in my bag. Carried a pot of Balti with me. Right. Hope you can hear me. I'm speaking quietly, aren't I? Anyway, I'll tell you what happens soon. Well, you may be glad to know that I didn't go home. Once I seen them, I thought I seen the lads going back to their estate. I got to these woods and I put up a shelter. I'm going to stay for the night. I'm exhausted now. Whew. It's nearly getting my head down time anyway. So I finished getting set up inside. I got the bug net up. Everything's looking good. Whew. I hate the sleeping bag I got, but not a lot I can do about it now. I'll speak to you when I'm inside. Well, after all the hubbubaloo earlier, I'm not sure I said that right, all the commotion earlier, I'm now quite comfortable. Place is a pigsty, but it was dark. I just had to throw things around. I hope it doesn't rain from that direction. If it does rain. Because if it does rain, I've got a bivvy bag. I'll climb inside the bivvy bag and that's it. I'm not doing anything else. Well, I'm going to say goodnight. Well, I'm chuffed that I made it. I'm chuffed I didn't go home. I didn't quit. I didn't have to go John Rambo on anybody's ass either. So, again, good night. I'll speak to you all in the morning. Good morning. It's about 6 o'clock. The sleeping bag wasn't up to the task. It's just not quite warm enough. Oh yeah, I'm not getting up yet. I'm going to try and get some work in. I'll speak to you soon. Well, good morning. It's what was it? It's 20 past 8. Need to get the coffee going as well. And I'm pretty hungry. I haven't got any breakfast. I'm quite hungry because I went without dinner, didn't I? Strange night, eh? Well, I need to use the little boy's room, so I'm going to have to go up. I can see blue sky up there. And the little shelters kept me safe from... I was going to say warm, but... This sleeping bag, which allegedly goes down to 0 degrees. And it was over 10 degrees Celsius throughout the night. And yeah. I woke up a few times feeling a bit chilly. I hate this sleeping bag. Okay, right, I'll speak to you soon. So, even though it was dark and I wasn't thinking straight, I ended up somewhere quite nice, rather beautiful. Right, I'm gonna get a coffee on and strip down. Giggity. Oh, I feel a lot more lightheaded this morning. Not lightheaded, that's not the right word, but lighter in spirit, not so. It did me good to get out. I'm glad I stayed out. Okay, speak to you soon. Well, as you can see, most of the shelter's done. A couple of little things left to do, but I had to stop for coffee. Well, here's the cup. It's steaming. Oh, you can't see the steam. You see the steam? Oh, a little bit. Steaming hot coffee. So, here we are. I've checked and double checked. I've left no rubbish. I've left no tent pegs or bags all packed. And we're ready to go. I wish I wasn't in such a hurry. I might have hung around a bit. These beautiful bluebells. Remember people, bluebells are protected. You can't pick them, destroy them, flatten them. And so they should be protected. Well, decided I'm going to try and edit as much of last night's commotion out as possible. I want a commotion-free video. It's not going to be totally possible because it drove the actions of me having to come here and whatnot, so it's going to be a balancing act between taking out as much of the commotion as possible but still leaving enough to understand why I ended up here. I'll do my best. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you'd enjoyed it. And we have some new, as always, we have new subscribers. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all you old subscribers. You all mean a lot to me, you know that. And as usual, turns out most of you who are watching aren't even subscribed. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a penny or a dime. You'll get to see beautiful countryside like this. Lots of camping and cooking and the odd mistake and the odd bit of commotion maybe. Anyway, again, thank you all, and please take care out there, won't you?